How many times per week should you hit a muscle group? If you do your research, it will say anywhere between 2 to 3 times per week on average. Now, this is super contradictory to a high frequency type of training, which pretty much establishes that you will hit a muscle group between 4 to 7 times a week. And if that sounds ridiculous, it's because it does sound ridiculous. And this form of training has been highly popularized by someone named Boges, who is known for his high frequency, high reps, and basic calisthenic movements, which I highly recommend checking out if you haven't already. But I wanted to put this to the test. I honestly didn't really believe him, even though he has the proof and the evidence to back it up. I didn't believe that a natural athlete could train every single day without burning out. So I wanted to make sure that I was actually doing this as effectively as possible. So what I did was I was going to train for 6 to 7 days a week and aim for a total volume of around 15 hard sets per push, per pull, and per leg movement. And so I split this up into 2 days, workout A, workout B, which I will have on the screen. And I just continued to repeat this pretty much every single day and every week for a couple weeks. So the biggest thing that I noticed was the recovery. I felt like I was recovering just fine, and even though I did get a little bit sore on some days, it was not sore enough to where I couldn't work out, or I felt debilitated so I couldn't go hang out and work out with my friends or play basketball if I wanted to. And this was something that is a huge change for me, because coming from a background of bodybuilding and doing push-pull legs or upper-lower, I would always be sore. And so if I had a leg day, there was no way I was going to go play tennis or soccer with my friends. So that was definitely something that I could get behind and get used to. The other thing that I noticed was just the efficiency of the workout. I mean, you're only going to do 3 exercises, a push, a pull, and a leg, and that only takes you around 30-35 minutes with adequate rest in between. And so this was super cool, almost weird, because I was used to hour 15-minute workouts, but I was like, wow, I feel like I have just extra time to just go on and study or do other things with my life. And so that was definitely 2 thumbs up right there. Now, I won't pretend that this routine was perfect and it won't be for everyone. The thing I noticed over time was that I was just kind of getting bored. I come from weightlifting, kettlebells, and just different modalities of training. And so only doing basic calisthenic movements every single day, high frequency, high repetition, it gets really repetitive really quickly. And my mind just doesn't really work like that. I have to be applying different stimuluses or learning different things. And so I was going a little bit crazy, and I decided to just throw in a bunch of different exercises and modalities towards the end. And I was burning myself out very quickly. So don't do that. Please learn from my mistake. And then the last thing with regards to the time efficiency, on one hand, it was really good that my workouts were shorter and it was saving me a lot of time, but I was also driving to the gym. And so I felt weird kind of mentally preparing myself, driving to the gym, working out for 30 minutes, and then being done. So if you go to the gym to work out, it might not be the most effective and time efficient routine for you, because you need to drive to the gym and drive back. But if you work out from home and you have a pull-up bar and you just have some parallel bars, this workout is... I can't encourage you enough to try this high frequency style of training. So to kind of summarize, yes, there are pros and yes, there are cons. It kind of just depends on what your schedule's like and the type of training styles you're comfortable with doing. Now, I don't think I'll ever go back to a push-pull leg split or an upper-lower, just because I value the efficiency and also the recovery so much. I was used to getting sore all the time, and then transitioning to this, I noticed that I could just do things and be more active on a day-to-day basis rather than just spending my life working out in a gym. And so that's my biggest takeaway. Let me know if you have any questions or need help kind of integrating this into your life. And yeah, thank you.